I know you hung on Saturday, and people will tend to kind of look at how the game ended, but you did so many good things in the other portion of the game. Is that kind of the way you'll break it down with the boys this week?
Well, we've played better and lost, so I'm not going to lift a gift horse in the mouth and say no thank you. It's not the way we diagrammed it out, but we found a way to win, and that in itself is a small step in the right direction. It's a different task for us in terms of our young team learning how to, finally figure out how to play with a lead and win. So another chapter in a book, another paragraph, and we'll move forward from there.
Was the learning that they somehow survived that third period, or is it learning that this wasn't quite good enough, we got to do it differently to survive in more cases?
It was interesting watching the game yesterday at home. I kept writing SL down, SL, storyline. What's the storyline here? In terms of the things that we were doing in that third period that weren't the things that we talked about or diagrammed. And, until you're in that situation and you live it, and you have to walk through it and step on the coals, do you find out how really hot it is? And so we will look at those storylines here. And we won't look at the whole third period, but there are definitely themes that we can do better and we will be better at because of this week and the experience that we had on Saturday.
Series with Minnesota here had to be a low point for years. How does that play into this? Do you forget about it? Do you bring it back? Is it a motivating factor? Or?
Oh, absolutely. Well, I went down to the weight room this morning at 8:30, and the guys are there. I said, hey, fellas, looking for a little bit of a theme this weekend. What do you think? It's 8:30 in the morning in the middle of their workout. What's the coach doing down here? And it was just like, well, what do you remember about who we playing? What do you remember the last time? And Matty Jurczyk was in the in that group. I said, Matty, what was the score of that game? 9-2. 30 shots. It seemed everything they shot went in, and it was about the guys came up with it. They said, we have to redeem ourselves. We have that opportunity here. So that's kind of the focus of the week, getting prepared for going back in there. When you're around sports long enough, it was just unfortunate timing. We have our biggest crowd of the year and our biggest rival, and the roof crashes in on us because of the score, and that stuff you hate for it to happen, but it did, and now we have a chance. We get back in the saddle with them.